Hello, this is Solving Systems of Equations by Substitution, Example 1. A system of equations has at least two equations, and this type of system is often called two equations and two unknowns because there's two equations and the two unknowns are the two variables x and y. The substitution is very common in algebra. You should be very familiar with substituting. For example, if we had to substitute x equals 2 and y equals 4 into this equation, the x would be 2 and we would substitute that in. The y would be 4 and we would substitute that in, and you'd see that 2 plus 4 equals 6. This is the principle that we're going to use to solve this system of equations, but you probably noticed that what we're going to be doing up here is a little more complicated than what's over there, but the principle is exactly the same. We're going to be substituting equals for equals. The first equation, y equals 3x plus 2, that means y and 3x plus 2 are exactly the same thing. That's why I can substitute. I'm going to substitute 3x plus 2 for the y. So I'm going to take the second equation, and instead of y, I'm going to substitute in 3x plus 2. This is tricky, and it just has to be done kind of carefully. I took the second equation, I left the x, and the plus, and the 2, and now I've left big parentheses for the y, because I'm going to substitute in 3x plus 2. And that's my substitution. And now you use everything you know about algebra and solve this equation carefully, and you'll find out what x is. So I'll start out distributing this 2. So I end up with x plus 6x plus 4 equals 11. Now 7x plus 4 equals 11. Now I'm going to minus 4 to both sides. 11 take away 4 is 7. So when I subtract 4 from both sides, I'm left with 7x equals 7, or x equals 1. Okay, now I know what x is, and as we saw from the previous examples when we were solving these systems by graphing, the complete solution has both an x and a y. So this x equals 1, I'll just substitute that into either one of the equations. I'll pick the first one, getting it ready for substitution. Now putting in my 1, I get y equals 3 plus 2, or y equals 5. So the complete solution here is the point 1, 5.